Peruse at your leisure.
Nothing's harder than living an honest life.
Not within poor ever happens here.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
What about you seems familiar?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Not sure what they expect. No clue, am I? Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Great requires a little stimulation.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah, you may now change your vocation to warrior. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
A moment long awaited. Outstanding!
Done at last. Perhaps a brief respite before we take on another. That was over in a trice. Where to next?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance.
Always a pleasure.
Right. Just follow me.
Peruse at your leisure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is...
A treasure chest! Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Need anything?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance? Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Sprinkle of misfortune to make a pleasant.
Fancy a look at my wares?
To be taken care of. Couldn't hurt to rest my feet. I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry much.
Smells a bit different as well.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master. But my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek. Oh, there's something written here. A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
This isn't much to go.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
This isn't much to go on.
Well met, sir.
Always
Suppose
another
I best
errand
earn
to
my
see.
keep.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere. Let's check my stock before a customer comes along.
All the best tales come from travellers with the stomachs to came in. I'll have an early spirit of a woman half my age.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Who serve the heavens must be air virtuous.
The room at your neck.
Over here! We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined. When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Now, how best to proceed?
Lonely place.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace? No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. We shall wait here till your business is done.
Brigands lurking about.
Ought to be said for peace.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
I'm not seeing where it will get cut off.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
You not sure?
Yeah.
That's it. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Not stand idly by.
It's a thankless job, this. Not sure I can handle this.
Not much going on.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw. be when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
There's almost seen better days.
What you know, like getting cut open.
I'm dead on my feet.
What weren't you know, like getting cut open.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Or, Deezer's arisen, have you proof that you are a... Ah! They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's. By that mark, this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulder. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering it, and I need not turn my ear to Deezer's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me. Does that ring? I suspected as much. Then we are...
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect.
My master told me that the slums hide many secrets. Mayhap we ought to investigate for ourselves.
I think I get the idea. I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May you've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, 'tis lovely to see you.
Welcome.
Well met, sir. You know when you breathe the last.
Townspeople, look as long as you please.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Well met, sir.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Suppose I ought to earn my
I can but trust my faith will guide me through.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital.
There are worse things than turning. When I think of my travel,
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
off we go then. I hope you slept well.
I only pray.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
This way, if you please.
I have a feeling there's good points for you.
It's hard rowdy, but I can't complain.
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance...
Hail, friend. Have you a spare... I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself. I'd be much obliged if you'd Sound appealing? Then come on by it.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
You've come. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a...
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
'Tis no... great shock to me.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Do to deserve this? There's got to be something fun to do. Got to press on. There's much needs to do. All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Ho there! Faring all right?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
In every age, when the hence pawns are treated, not to mention they are skilled, 'tis clear their concept.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Sometimes all you need's
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Naught but fry of late. Not sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
What should I get up to today? Used to anymore.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
find me a mark. Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of...
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all...
Use a rest.
Well met, sir.
I'll claw out his eyes.
Right. Time to move on. My place is to...
Welcome. Lots to do, and precious little time.
What are you up to?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome.
Days like this, see the old bloody places
At
watching.
your leisure.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with you, should you continue to display such valor, the day will... And ere it slips my mind.
'Tis done. I knew we'd manage somehow.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from it, and so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through... Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake the... I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight...
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure.
We're off to Vernworth Palace.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
once, Master.
What should I do?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Mary tells me I haven't got any.
Can't take it anymore. Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. Good day, sir.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
There's all watching me. I swear it.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be top dog.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. This building's very old. It could be that he's... Might I impose on you to...
Let us begin by gathering information.
'Tis as you say.
Oi, think you're brave? Showing your face here?
I'm ill at he's here.
Got to crack a few skulls.
I know so little of this world and of myself.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Real head scratcher this.
I'm off.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths. Time to go home and write down the date.
My hair standing in.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
You will suffer for this.
Is Malcolm... We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going to...
luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Living hard, but willing to free.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
I'd best head home.
Don't think you're safe. One found its way inside the common. You could say 'twas an... I wonder if building a nice, high wall...
Invited yourself into my company, I see. Here's a pity me.
I don't know what to do. As I recall, what to do. I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of the problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a for true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest... Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just... These should say. Would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. All you have to do is find a silver... But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me for true? And I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone.
Oh, I can't find it. They're hard to find, huh?
My kind. I've only just begun.
Malcolm's been really into it. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big... I wonder what it was Malcolm found. I wonder what it was Malcolm...
Say, I've noticed you walking... If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect. I should know. I was among their company till just recently. Would you take pity on...
You don't look like much.
Is there aught I can assist?
Good day, sir.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
Why must fate be so cruel?
What teachings might salve the people's woes? Chaos in the world begins with chaos. Good day, sir. Please, sir, don't tell nobody what I said about exploring those vaults. Please, sir.
I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
Let me alone. I'm not out here for fun, you know.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking... Don't know why he bothered.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they was... Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to look there, a hole. Could he have passed? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but let us make haste.